What up, Gamers Spencer here, and welcome back to Frontline 2 Exilium. So yeah, the new update is out where we're about to do the story of the ex-Umbra here, which features the new character Nikketa. And yeah, with that, I do want to do some polls with her. But before we get started on the whole thing here, I do want to say that if I sound a bit different, which I tested it out, I shouldn't sound that much different, but if I do, it's because yeah, I updated my microphone software and it kind of messed things up, so I had to reinstall it. So yeah, hopefully it should sound somewhat the same or not that bad. But yeah, just want to say that because I recorded some Wuthering Waves like episode 146 and that was very different sounding. But it should be good right now. Anyways, yeah, let's go ahead and pull Nikketa. I did watch her like showcase on that one preview broadcast thing that they did. And yeah, I liked her a lot because she has that one dog, and I do want to get her because of that. But yeah, I was going to save up for, as usual, Belka and Andorus and Centauressi whenever she does get a rerun, but I think I should have, still enough, even like if I make more throughout this patch. I should make a lot more of the pulls here over time. But yeah, dude, this game does a really good job with that. Really happy with the just getting all these free pulls and stuff. Anyways, here we go. Let's go and try to get her, hopefully. Let's go pull. Nothing. And I'm guessing that's her weapon there. Okay. But yeah, we'll just keep on doing 10 pulls. I think it's fine. Normally I would try to go one by one. Nope. And what is that? Model arm? Nope. Nothing there. Ooh, wait a minute, we got her purple weapon. At least we got that out of the way. Because I just want to get the purple. Or maybe it depends. Because I'm looking at the dog. If I don't know if I want to make it just like with Springfield, because her weapon really does match up with her technology and stuff. But no, this is more like... It looks more gray and stuff. I think her weapon is like... I guess it's also kind of gray too. Is there a 3D model of it? I'm just wondering if like this is more gray or white. But no, maybe we should be fine on the purple, maybe. But yeah, keep on going. Nothing. I think we got another copy of it. Yeah, we'll go ahead and spend. And yeah, too, like we got even if we lose a bunch here, we should have a bunch of that one currency. Thank you. We're really going for the hard pity here. Oh boy, 19. Maybe I'll do single pulls from here on out. I feel like that's probably the safer play. Just single pulls now. Okay. Come on, come on. I don't know when the when it starts to increase with the when you're going near the hard pity. Oh boy. 15 left. Here we go. What do you think, guys? What do you think? Did I win my 50-50? Here we go. Oh, nope, we did not. Tololo. Wow. I feel like has it been a while since I lost a 50-50? I feel like I've usually been... I feel like throughout the entirety of Frontline here, I feel like I've been mostly just winning my 50-50s. I think at the beginning of the game, when I tried to get Ulrid, that's when I did lose my 50-50. I forgot if it was also for Suomi too. Oh, here we go. Just a few more pulls, like, what was that, like 30 or 40 more pulls, and I got her. Nice. Like, there we go. But if I get her here, I'm happy. Well, yeah, I should get her. It's guaranteed now. But yeah, I don't mind, wasting a bunch of lapse pieces. Because I do like her character. But also, too, like, I think Zhang Yu is coming up next after this patch, which I don't plan on getting, so I can use that patch to, like, make myself save up. Oh, we got her. We got you. Okay, let me go and skip now. I think that's all that I want. What the heck? I got 2? Wait. Wow. I'm trying to think back. Have I ever gotten 2, like the gold rarity to 5 stars in any other gacha games? I mean, I would say maybe Umumusume when I tried to re-roll for Mihono Bourbon, like re-rolling accounts. But like, you know, that's just me re-rolling accounts though. This one, I'm still like keeping this account. But yeah, I feel like with this game, man, like I don't feel too bad just like spending those collapse pieces sometimes. Of course, I gotta be smart with it. But like, especially with this over here, the redundant piece. Like, dude, I've been getting a lot of them. Oh man, what is this withdrawal receipt? I don't know if I've ever saw that before. But yeah, that is that. We got Moza Nagant as well. That's really cool. All right, but yeah, I got her now. At the very least, I do want to, you know, before we start, I do plan on using her character in the stories, so I would love for her to be all powered up and stuff if I can find her. Yeah, probably at the very last here. Let me go and switch her weapon up to the purple version. See, we got a couple of those. I think we got 2 actually. Just, yeah, a couple of those. Okay, we got that. I guess now I know who to work on next. Let's go ahead and, yeah, level her up. And also her weapon too, maybe. I forgot, how do you level? Oh, here. I haven't been leveling up characters in a while. I've been focusing on some attachments. Yeah, I want to see that robot dog in action. One thing I didn't see in a live stream, I don't know if it's like a thing or not, is if the dog can like move around the field. You know, kind of like with Papasha's pet. So yeah, I'm not sure if that's a thing or not. There we go. But yeah, we'll just keep on training. Maybe... Yeah. I don't know if level 40 is good enough. You know what, we'll just keep on going. Now that we got the faster animation just like being played out here. There we go. And now she's at level 60. And a bunch of these leveling up materials apparently to go all the way. Nice. Then yeah, I'll enhance that to level 60 as well. There we go. Yeah, I'll stick with her weapon here. I mean, can I look at it with her? I kind of want to see what it looks like with a dog. That might like pop out every now and then. Yeah, does a dog like come in? I just want to see what it looks like with the weapon. I assume it'll look better with that elite weapon, but I just don't feel like getting it and stuff. I think, you know, this might be fine. I don't feel like spending more of the collapse pieces. Rather save up now, since I already spent like a lot. Okay, yeah, we'll probably see it later on, maybe next time. Anyways, here we go, man. Let's go and begin finally this event after all that. Ex Umbra. I mean, if you look at this picture here, I'm guessing that's the 4-star gun. Yeah, it still looks good. I guess it's in this lighting though. It's also just drawn too. Alright, here we go. Let's go for the fading existence now. We shall begin. Without roots buried deep in the earth, even leaves nurtured by sunlight, sweet dew, and gentle breeze can never flourish. To bear light in one's hands, one must endure solitude, fear no darkness, and shatter hard rock to root deeper. The warm orange afterglow of the setting sun casts an illusion of warmth over the wasteland. A scavenger rubs a chunk of metal against his clothes as he rummages through the heap of trash. Nothing of value, huh? A strange noise from nearby catches his attention. The scavenger tightens his grip on a pair of tongs and storms toward the sound. Dang it. It's gotta be Johnny and those rats again. I've already told them this is my turf. This time I'll... Ugh! The moment he spots the Elids, he drops low and hides behind a garbage pile, holding his breath. Good thing I've got my gun with me. Dang it, didn't they just sweep this area recently? He peers carefully through gaps in the trash heap to observe. The Elids haven't noticed him. Their gazes remain locked in the same direction as they snarl hungrily. Is that a person? Stranger. Not from around here. The person being cornered is holding a gun in one hand and gripping a black trash bag in the other. In the next moment, the person swings the trash bag at the Elids, drawing their attention immediately. One leaps up and catches the bag between its teeth midair. The Elids tear into it, shredding plastic and pale flesh-like chunks that still vaguely resemble human body parts. I am really curious. I think I saw there was a Girls Frontline anime, but I think that was only for the first game, right? I kind of want to see what it looks like for the second game here. I don't know if like the first game was as like brutal with the descriptions. But yeah, I feel like we've gone through like some of these type of like dialogue. And yeah, it can sound like very gory and stuff. I'm kind of curious what that would look like in anime because, you know, in this visual novel format, you can just like imagine it. That's a human foot. Intestines. Oh yeah, I really wanna I really want to see what it would look like. Like what they would do. Would they censor it out or would they like show the whole package of gore? You know, like some Walking Dead stuff. Bright red liquid and metal chunks drip from the Elid's fangs. The scavenger trembles, nausea rising in his throat, but he forces it down. Ugh, gotta run. Now's my chance. Yes, run for it. Terrified, the scavenger flees without looking back. Oh, and there she is. Handshake. She's teaching the dog some tricks. The mechanical dog places its paw on Nikita's palm as the children cheer with delight. Nikita glances at the children. There's more. Kulik, fetch Lily's gift. At her signal, the mechanical dog leaps up, drags a package from the piles of presents sitting in the corner of the office, and carries it to the girl. Is this for me? Wow, it's a toy gun model. Thank you, Nikita. Kulik is amazing. Woof woof. I want a present too. Get in line. Everyone gets one. Listen to Nikita. No pushing now. Okay. Amid the joyful chaos, a figure appears at the office entrance. Miss Grace, Monkey Security's regular aid delivery has arrived. Could you check and sign for it? I'll cover for you here. Ah, Mr. David. Monkey Security is always so punctual with their support. Thank you so much. So funny to see them, like, in a better light after what we went through as the commander. The young teacher blushes, clearly quite fond of the friendly young woman. Miss Nikketa is handing out gifts to the kids. Please help keep things under control. I'll be back shortly. No problem. The curly-haired young man smiles warmly and walks towards the children. Yeah, I'm gonna guess this guy is gonna be more important than that teacher, because she had no eyes. This guy has big old eyes, dude. Wow. Over here, kiddos. Line up and everyone gets one. Long time no see, Nikketa. It's been a while. How's work lately? Heard rumors that the Public Security Administration introduced a new salary framework. You get a decent raise? I can't comment. Regulations prohibit discussing our wages. Oh, come on now. Rules are just rules. What's the big deal anyway? But judging from the gifts you bought, you don't seem much better off than before. Sorry. There I go poking my nose into other people's business again. I'll stop. David scratches his nose awkwardly. Still, it's a shame someone as capable as you is stuck doing frontline grunt work at the PSA. If you decide to join Monkey, you'll have way more room to grow, and better promotion opportunities and pay too. With a raise, you could even get nicer gifts for the kids. Thanks for the recognition, but I think it's really cool that Nikketa is a public security officer. Last time I saw her rescue hostages on TV, it was so awesome. Me too. I saw her on the street once during a school field trip. I felt super safe. If she quits being a security officer, we might not see her anymore. How could that be? She still visit when she can. Nikketa pats the kids on the head. I'll still visit often, with Kulik. Alright, everyone go play now. In response to the command, Kulik bounces off and leads the children away. Mr. David, I don't believe doing frontline work is a waste of my ability. You've invited me to switch jobs repeatedly. I assume you've looked into my background? Yes, that's why we want you. Griffin was one of the rare companies in the field that were both competent and ethical. We were all sorry to see it dismantled. I take great pride in my time in Griffin. So wait, hold on. Can I see that again? Wow. I didn't realize Griffin was dismantled. I thought they just... Yeah, I thought they just had an agreement with the commander, right? For them to leave. And to stay away from the dolls, and then, you know, over time it got loosened up. I didn't realize it got dismantled, though. Yeah, Griffin was the company, right? That he was in? Oh, wow. Okay. I'm wondering if maybe that's why. I don't know if that was, like, recent or not. But yeah, I thought, like, Griffin was still around. I thought he just, you know, left. And I guess sometime after it just got dismantled, or maybe it was at the same time. I'm not sure. But yeah, I haven't played the first game for some context. So yeah, I don't know the story there. I just know like the gist of some things maybe. Through like this game here. And maybe what you guys have been saying to me. But here at the PSA, things are much clearer. I protect civilians. My enemies are those who threaten them. Everything I do aligns with that goal. Univocally. I've never said that word before. And I really like this feeling of unambiguity. I've never said that word before too. I see. You are certainly more principled than most humans, Nikketa. Thanks. As for the money, I just do my best to provide what I can for the kids. So for now, I have no plans to change jobs. She watches the happy children with a quiet smile. Fair enough, as long as you're happy. Mr. David, I'm back. Sorry, Miss Trinova also delivered a bunch of supplies, so I checked on them together. I hope the kids weren't too rowdy. Not at all, everything's fine. Miss Trinova came by. Kulik, get the birthday gift for Una. Oh, there's no need, Nikketa. Miss Trinova didn't bring her daughter today, saying she's off on a vacation in another satellite city. Hey, don't you both work at the PSA? Can't you give it to her at work? We're in different jurisdictions and different roles. Our paths don't cross at work. I see. Then we'll just have to wait until she comes back. Vacation, how nice. Maybe you should take our kids on a trip too. Got any recommendations, Mr. David? That's a tough one. I'm not good at picking holiday destinations. Good look in circles Nikketa, gifted mouth, uncertain what to do. It's okay, we'll give it to her later. Kulik, put that back for now. Oh. Nikita's communicator rings with the PSA's emergency alert tone, a sharp sound that cuts through the joyful air like a blade. Illegal drug smuggling. What's wrong? An emergency? Yes, I have to head back now. Grace, I'll leave the rest here and pick them up later. Kulik, let's go. Okay. And this is where we get to the battle. But yeah, I'll be putting her into the battle here. I just want to see what she looks like. What if I just put her like as the only unit first? Just for her to showcase her abilities? I should have been doing that before to like showcase like the people that I bought. Like from the bulls. In the empty factory, several shadowy figures slip into hidden corners. This is Nikketa calling Captain Jarver. I've arrived at the cordon points A to the west of the factory, awaiting orders. Nikkei. Point A. One of. Factory. Exits. Must. Hold. Prevent. Escape. Um, Her captain's voice is scrambled with static, barely audible. Copy that. She signals her team. Officers spring into action instantly and scatter into position. While monitoring her assigned area, Nikketa tunes her receiver to maximum gain and listens for tactical audio cues. Oof. A burst of strange static disrupts her comms. Third. Assault. Need. Back. This is the 2nd Patrol Detachment, Nikketa. ID code 040901D. Please respond if you copy. This is a 3rd Assault Squad. Ambush in warehouse area. Requesting back. Ah! Gunshots and screams are drowned out by the noise of metal crashing. After trying to communicate her a few more times, Nikketa quickly switches to the internal channel. This is Nikketa calling Captain Jarver. I've received a distress signal from the 3rd Assault Squad. Do we respond? Can't reach him. Comms might be down. But what distress signal? I didn't receive anything on my end. Must be another frequency cutting in. Gunfire still echoes faintly through the comms. Nikketa ponders for a bit. You all stay here. I'll go check. Wait, Nikketa! I'll be back. Right back. Yeah, I think we'll go solo on this one. I just want to really see her, like, combat capabilities, so we'll just withdraw everyone for now. There we go. And then we bring her out. Where the heck is she? Wait, wait, where is she? She should be level 60, so probably starting from here. Gonna try to go things slowly. Oh, wait, just the very first one. Okay. No, yeah, let's go. I just want to see what she looks like in battle with the doggy. We'll go at normal speed so that we can try to admire, like, her animations. Okay. Ooh. What the heck? Oh, that's where she calls in the dog. So wait, does the dog just stay there now? Or does it actually, like, go after the enemies? I think a dog can shoot back, I think. I could be wrong. I'll fast forward the enemy's turn. Oh look, they're also going after the dog too. Now just imagine her with Papasha. That'll be kind of fun for like a companion type thing. Oh, that's cool. There we go. It's with the dog now. The dog does nothing. Okay. The dog is still there too, right? Dang, dude, that is crazy. Whatever that attack is. It's like she just calls in like a laser strike from above. Wait, there's the... Oh, was that it? Oh. So it just moves around by like when you call it in with that laser strike thing? Oh. Nikketa clears the hostages along the way as she heads into the factory warehouse. Thick white smoke fills the room, obscuring her vision. The gas isn't poisonous, it's potassium nitrate. Maybe gunfire has triggered the fire suppression system? She activates the microthermal imaging module in her optics. There. Someone is lying on the floor just ahead. She rushes forward with her weapon raised. That's a PSA uniform. Still alive. Hang in there, Don't move. Drop your weapon. Step away from the victim. Heavy boots close in, surrounding her from all sides. She sees PSA's insignias through the thick smoke. I'm Nikketa, 2nd Patrol Detachment, ID 040901D. I repeat, drop the weapon and step back. Nikketa sets the gun down on the floor, takes a step back, and raises her hands. 040901D. Due to breach of protocol, your operations are suspended. What? You are to be returned for investigation. What did she do? Wait, that's an order, not a negotiation. 040901D. Comply. Click. The handcuffs she heard countless times now close around her own wrist. Well, this is kind of weird. By the way, story is going by pretty fast, even though we had like a lengthy intro, like for the first 8 minutes, I think. We went through like the first two, like already halfway into the video now. Okay. Yeah, very, very interesting with this start. Hello, I'm looking for Captain Jarver Roberts of the 2nd Patrol Detachment. Is he in his office now? Nikketa, see you again. I've already told you many times, according to the directive, you're not even supposed to be inside the Public Security Administration building, let alone requesting to see your former superior. I just want to offer a detailed explanation regarding the accusations stated in the dismissal notice and clarify what actually happened during the incident. Don't waste your breath on me. I'm just a receptionist. I don't understand any of that. But what I do know is this. The dismissal order must be followed without exception. Please leave immediately, or I will call security. I don't know where these rumors about risk of going haywire for my model came from, but it appreciates a chance to explain myself regarding the accusation of violating protocol. Let me give you a piece of friendly advice, for old time's sake. Any doll dismissed by their original department in the satellite city has a 2-week grace period to find a new job in affiliation. If you still haven't found one after that, you better pray you don't get scanned by any ID scanners. Now, please leave. Don't make this harder than it has to be. Realizing that any appeal would be futile, Nikketa no longer bothers to argue. Before leaving, she takes a long, hard look at the emblem of the Public Security Administration on the wall. The emblem that once gave her strength and conviction now looks especially cold and ruthless. Right, if I were to file a cross-jurisdiction appeal. Vehicles come and go at the entrance to the orphanage. Nikketa stands quietly by the gate. One of the security guards sees her and leans out of the window. Nikketa, you've been standing outside the entrance for days now, but you never come in. Did something happen? I'm waiting for someone. Who? I could keep a lookout and let you know when they arrive. Thanks, but that won't be necessary. Suddenly, the person Nikketa has been waiting for appears within her field of vision. Wait, Miss Inessa Chernova. Hearing her name, the woman stops and turns around and is rather surprised to see Nikketa. Nikketa? Sorry to trouble you, but could I have a moment of your time? I need to ask for a favor. The woman looks puzzled, but she stops to listen. Nikketa decides to speak as concisely as possible. Thank you for your time, ma'am. I used to work for the Public Security Administration in Jurisdiction E5. During a recent mission, I was wrongfully accused of violating protocols and dismissed from the force. I've tried to appeal, but all channels have been closed to me. And what do you want from me? Judging by your uniform and insignia, your rank is higher than mine. I'm hoping you can assist me with filing a cross-jurisdiction to appeal. Cross-jurisdiction appeals are highly unlikely. We've never worked together efficiently. Even if I outrank you, I can't vouch for you. However, I can at least help you contact your superior and pass along a message. If you could help me get in touch with my captain, I would be very grateful. His name is Jarver Roberts, ODE-13, captain of the 2nd Patrol Detachment in Jurisdiction E5, correct? You looked into me? You've had frequent contact with Yuna. For her safety, it's only natural that I check your background. It's a reasonable explanation. Nikketa, Impet's model VSK-94, suspected of violating protocol in Operation Codename 342, causing injuries to a fellow officer. Further mechanical inspection revealed irreparable performance defects. Result, dismissal. Was that the one that she was just in right now? She was suspected to causing injuries to that one officer that she just found? Come on, bro. That's what you're trying to appeal, right? How do you know all that? Because I was the one who orchestrated everything. Huh? The unexpected answer hits Nikketa like a lightning strike, but she only frowns briefly before immediately sizing up the woman in front of her. Even through the sunglasses, Nikketa can sense that the woman's previously warm, smiling eyes have turned unreadable, as if there's some creature lurking just beneath the surface. Let me properly reintroduce myself. My name is Inessa uh, Grigorivna Chernova, head of the Counterintelligence and Investigative Intelligence Division of the Public Security Administration. Apologies for not disclosing this earlier, it just didn't seem relevant since our work didn't overlap. Now it is? No need to be so guarded, I'll explain everything. But this isn't the right place for a conversation. Let's get in the car, I know a better location. Wait, before that, could you show some valid identification? Even if you're carrying a PSA badge, I can't just take your word for it. Not bad. Even after dismissal, you still take your basic precautions. Here, take a look. Inessa presents her electronic ID for Nikketa to verify. Well, satisfied I'm not lying? Your credentials check out. Thank you for your cooperation. Then, shall we go? Sit wherever you like. I'll make us some coffee. After taking her surroundings, Nikketa sits down on the sofa in the cabin. The cabin is well hidden and soundproof, not a sound can be heard from outside. The distress call you heard during that mission was actually a pre-recorded audio clip prepared by my tech team. We disguised it as coming from the squad's primary frequency and inserted it into your comms receiver through interference. Wow. So yeah, why did she set up this whole thing? Really curious about that. So, the entire rescue was just a stage performance that you orchestrated to get me dismissed? Your composure surprises me. I thought you'd be more upset after learning you were set up. How my emotional module functions is none of your concern. To me, this is simply filling in the blanks. I already know the method and the outcome. Now I want to learn your motive. But before that, I'd like to know, was that team member really injured? Inessa raises an eyebrow. You care about that? Don't worry. No one was actually hurt. They're all my subordinates, acting under my special orders. You can consider it a part of the show. Very well. Then please answer my next question. Why did you orchestrate this whole performance? Sometimes, for more people to enjoy the sunlight, someone has to do things in the dark. Things that can't see the light of day. You used to work for a PMC. You should know how this kind of thing goes, or works. When I worked for the PMC, the commander whom I served under was always upright. I'm not familiar with the kind of thing that can't see the light of day that you're referring to. If there's something you want me to do, just say it directly. I'll assess whether I can do it after I've heard the details. Alright, since you're being this straightforward, I'll skip the preamble. Realizing Nikketa's extremely direct demeanor, Inessa adjusts her tone. During the recent operation to seize illegal drugs, we captured some suspects, but upon investigation, they turned out to be just low-level runners. The real big players are still hiding in the shadows. On top of that, we've received an anonymous report implicating Mangi Security. We need someone to go undercover inside Mangi Security and gather concrete evidence of their involvement of an illegal drug trafficking. Mangi Security, are you sure? Yes. The same Mangi Security that makes donations to orphanages, just like we do. Can I take a look at the report? Of course. Inessa opens a drawer and hands Nikketa a stack of documents. The report includes a blurry photo. In it, a person wearing a Mangi Security uniform is sitting on a worn-out sofa, holding a vial of some substance. What he's holding in the contraband is the contraband drug in question. In the industry, it is known as Vitalis. It's rumored to treat Doll syndrome, but in reality, it contains minimal active ingredients and is highly addictive. Long-term use leads to mental instability, severe paranoia, and an inability to distinguish fantasy from reality. What is Doll syndrome? Like you... It's not a phobia, right? You're not like scared of the T-dolls? I don't know. Doll syndrome. Oh, that's a common psychological illness among people who live and work long-term in satellite cities. Patients feel like they fought tooth and nail for the right to live in a satellite city, hoping for a comfortable life, only to discover that all their efforts merely serve to make life easier for the privileged in the white zones. The realization makes them feel like they've been downgraded from humans to dolls. Oh. They often develop strong hostility toward actual dolls. No offense. Okay, so it's also doll related to that too. Okay, none taken. So we're investigating this substance called Vitalis. Are there any other photos? No, this photo was likely taken covertly. The center's IP was randomly generated, probably to avoid retaliation. A single photo like this can't serve as evidence linking Monkey Security to Vitalis. We do have a few fragmented clues, but it's not sufficient for making formal accusations. And that's exactly why I need you. Nikketa casts Inessa a searching look. Inessa meets her gaze calmly. One last question. Why me? You've had close contact with people from Monkey Security, haven't you? Inessa places another photo on the table and pushes it toward Nikketa. The man in the photo is David. The angle clearly indicates that it was taken without his knowledge. Not exactly close, but he has been actively trying to recruit me. He's been encouraging me to jump ship and join Monkey. Then joining them would be a natural step for you. Would it really be that easy? I was dismissed for protocol violations and performance defects. Would Monkey Security really take in someone like me, or someone like that? In reality, your performance defects don't exist. That will become apparent in any baseline diagnostics. As for the protocol violations, well, you know how rigid government organizations are. Private security firms have very different standards and protocols. Believe me, they won't easily pass up this rare opportunity to recruit a high-performance tactical doll like you. Nikketa eyes the documents spread out before her, then looks up at Inessa's face again. So after I complete this mission, what happens to me? You can go wherever you want. You could even come back to the Public Security Administration. I'll reinstate your service records. Of course, you have every right to turn down this mission. It's dangerous after all. In time, I'll clear your name, and you can still return to work. Even if you have such a thorough plan, why didn't you speak to me about it beforehand? What's wrong? Didn't like being falsely accused? Nikketa frowned slightly as she lapsed into silence. Her thoughts pulled back to that moment when her colleague pointed a gun at her. She pushed away the unpleasant memory and focusing instead on Inessa's words and the core of the matter. No, it's just that with prior communication, I could have responded better. Everything before this felt senseless. For a moment, I even doubted myself and the PSA. I don't like feeling that kind of doubt. I didn't even know dolls have existential crisis. It's not funny. The mood, which had lightened a little, now grows heavy again. Sorry, I didn't mean to upset you. I really should have explained the situation to you. This is the general consensus around undercover work, but clearly, you've never done this sort of thing before. Inessa sits up straight. Let me put it this way. The reason I didn't talk to you beforehand is because I wanted the whole thing to feel natural, as if you really were dismissed for violating protocol. The less staged it looks, the better. Most undercover agents are trained early on, so they can perform convincingly. But someone like you, who's being chosen on short notice, might act unnaturally due to hesitation if warned in advance. You could have made mistakes that would be used against you somewhere down the line. That may be true, but weren't you worried things would go wrong, like if I didn't follow the script? But you did come to me. Inessa smiles faintly. I wasn't wrong about you. Your pursuit of truth has brought you here. That kind of resolve is exactly what an undercover agent needs. And what else does undercover work require? Let's see. Tolerance for loneliness and boredom, acceptance of the fact that you will give your all, and likely receive nothing in return. You'll have to blend into the crowd, and whether you succeed or fail, you can never speak of it. So, are you willing to take the mission? Nikketa looks into Inessa's eyes, sensing a scrutinizing gaze behind her glasses. A strange emotion rises in her neural cloud, but she dismisses it as a system noise. Dolls don't overthink, at least I don't. If it's something that helps people, that's something that's right, I'll do it. Inessa smiles and extends her hand. I knew I wasn't wrong about you. Then here's to a successful collaboration. Nikketa looks at the offered hand and shakes it gently. Right. Okay. Oh, yeah, we're going by this kind of fast. Wait, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10? But we got 10 more left. Oh, things are going by really, really fast here. Okay. Yeah, this is really short, I think. I might be able to be done with this whole thing within, like, maybe 3 videos if I had to guess. Depends on the dialogue, maybe. 2 months after joining Manga Security, having just wrapped up the task, Nikketa runs into David in the hallway. Wow, so there's a time skip. 2 months already. Hey, Nikketa. Haven't seen you since your onboarding. How's it going? Settling in all right? More or less. Whoa, your Robodog actually passed approval? HR must really like you. So how's the pay? Must be enough to get the kids at the orphanage something better, huh? Isn't it explicitly stated in our contract but that we're not to discuss salary with coworkers? Don't be so rigid. But fine, it's cool if you want to keep it to yourself. The salaries of dolls and humans aren't exactly comparable to begin with. Alright, Nikketa, come to Hangar 3 after lunch. I'll introduce you to the team you'll be doing next week's long-haul transport mission with. Long-haul transport? What, no one told you yet? Hang on, let me check. Nikketa pulls out her terminal, which shows an unread task on her checklist. Haha, you've got to check your task list on time. That's something dolls should be even better at than humans, right? Man, I'm telling you, this is one of the company's key transport routes. Usually, only the vets get. David frowns as he notices that Nikketa is still focused on her terminal. Nikketa, you listening? I heard everything, but I've got something to do right now. See you this afternoon, Captain David. Let's go, Kulik. Hey, wait, I'm not finished. Before David can react, Nikketa has already rushed off with her mechanical dog. Why is he so pissed off? Is he? You think? You think he's the one that's been doing that illegal drug stuff? You think? I never seen him like that pissed off before. I thought he would be more of a jolly man. To conclude, nothing suspicious has been found for now. You've just joined Manga Security, and you're carrying out the most basic frontline tasks. It's normal that they won't expose you to core operations yet, especially since you used to work in the PSA. The key is to blend in and become part of their background. Speaking of core operations, I just received a task today, one that's usually assigned to more senior members. Nikketa hands her work terminal to Inessa. A long-haul transport from ODA-13 to LVI-14. Cargo category food. Inessa taps the armrest of her seat with a finger. That's very suspicious. The route passes through loosely regulated, or rather, completely unregulated, contamination zones. There's plenty of opportunity for foul play. You mean there's a chance the cargo could be swapped in the contamination zone? Exactly. But if Manga Security really does run illegal ops like that, they normally assign someone experienced and familiar with their internal workings. It's odd that they entrust this to someone like you, after just 2 months. I understand. I'll stay alert and treat it as a regular transport unless something seems off. I'm counting on you. I would take this. Nessa hands Nikketa a USB drive. A little gadget developed by our tech team. It can automatically generate neural logs. All my doll agents have one to pass routine neural cloud inspections. From what I remember, Monkey Security takes neural log submissions every 2 months. The next one is coming up soon, right? Tomorrow, actually. Perfect timing. This will get you through the inspection just fine. I also have something for you, or rather, for your daughter. Nikketa hands her a neatly wrapped box. This is for Una? A toy walkie-talkie and a recon manual. It's the public security officer toy set I promised Una. She's already received the toy badge. This is the rest of it. Oh, I see. Thank you. That's very kind of you. Nessa seems a bit distracted. She accepts the box stiffly. Una said her dream is to become a public security officer. She has a strong sense of justice. I like her a lot, so it's my pleasure. Please give this to her when she returns from her trip. Inessa gently caresses the box as something comes to mind. Mama, the day after tomorrow is my birthday. The investigation shows. What did you say? Luna's birthday. It's the day after tomorrow. Alright, sweetheart. Happy birthday. What gift do you want? I want a new security officer outfit from Disneyland. Can I have it, Mama? Is that supposed to be like copyright free Disneyland? Of course. Once Mama finishes this report, we'll go buy it together, okay? Yay. Thank you, Mama. In the end, the case was too complicated, and it completely slipped my mind. But Una never brought it up again. When that case was closed, she even baked me cookies to celebrate. She really is such a considerate child. She is so warm-hearted. She deserves the world. Realizing she's gotten emotional, Inessa clears her throat and puts on a polite smile. Anyway, thank you, Nikketa. Una may be away for a while, but I'll make sure to pass on your kindness. No need to thank me. Nikketa isn't sure if it's her imagination, but Inessa's smile seems to be a bit forced. After Nikketa leaves, Inessa sits alone on the sofa and dials a number on the terminal. The ringtone lasts a long time before the other end finally picks up. It's me. Everything is proceeding according to plan. She hasn't noticed anything suspicious. Her PSA records have already been deleted. There's no way back for her. Alright, this is a bit fishy now. Yes, I understand. I'll continue to report to you if anything comes up. Wait. Inessa straightens up slightly. I want to ask about Yuna. Last time I heard her voice, she sounded like she had a flu. She's recovered. She's swimming now? She's got a weak constitution. She'll probably need some nutritional supplements after swimming. I'll send you a list later. Please help buy them if you can. Okay, thank you. The call ends. Inessa massages the bridge of her nose, then looks down at the beautifully wrapped box on the table. Apart from the officer-themed toys, it also contains a cute plush mascot wearing a mini PSA uniform. She picks up the plush and buries her face in its soft and fluffy fabric, just as she used to bury her face in Yuna's thick hair when hugging her countless times. A week later, the night before the transport mission, even though the cargo swap is more likely to happen in the contamination zone. Avoiding the surveillance she had previously scoped out, Nikketa sneaks into the cargo hold. Just in case, I should inspect the cargo beforehand. Suddenly, the sound comes from the small door at the back of the hold. Nikketa ducks behind the shelf. Dang, that Anthony kid is getting greedier by the day. His asking price keeps going up. How much did you give him? 200 credit tokens, for 1 hour. 1 hour. He's even limiting our access time to the cargo hold. Apparently, someone might notice if we take too long. Who's gonna know once we wipe the visitor logs and surveillance footage? Plus, the guy always wanders off around this time. As long as the missing cargo goes unnoticed, no one's gonna bother checking the footage. Honestly, it feels like we're overpaying. Better safe than sorry. Dang it, these people are ruthless. Let's raise the price of this shipment too. We'll earn it all back with interest. I'm gonna guess this is that one guy. I forgot his name already, but that one guy that we met earlier with the big eyes. Raise it again. You're not afraid no one will buy? Oh, they'll buy it. Those poor dudes in the contamination zones rely on this stuff to survive. Nikketa identifies the two intruders through voice print analysis. One is David, of course, that's his name, yeah. And the other is the transport team member whom he previously introduced. Huh, it's them. David, how many crates are we taking this time? Same as usual, 3. Only 3? Come on. The shipment is huge. We could sneak out more and no one would notice. Ow, why did you hit me? If you get caught, we're screwed. Ever heard of caution? I teamed up with you because I thought you had some brains. Now I'm starting to think I should have gone with a doll. At least she'd be obedient like a dog. Hey, that's going too far. The transport team member tries to argue but shuts up when he sees David's dark expression. He gulps. Fine. 3 crates it is. Screw this. Why am I stuck with a lunatic like you? Anyway, Speaking of dolls, what's the deal with that Nikketa you introduced us to? Only 2 months in, and she's already doing covert transports? Who knows what HQ was thinking? They had me cozy up to her ages ago and poach her from the PSA. Every time I talk to her, I feel sick. Oh, you think he has doll syndrome? That's what I'm gonna guess. He has doll syndrome. With how much they value her and how she's learning all of our business, you don't think she's gonna be groomed to replace you as a squad leader, do you? I told you, I have no idea what those pampered fatzos upstairs are planning. Even if she replaces me, what can I do? These days, actual people have it worse than dolls. Yeah, I think he has doll syndrome, since they mentioned it earlier. Calm down, man. Here's another possibility. What if we've been found out for smuggling and Nikketa was spying on us? Like right now? Highly unlikely. Aside from Anthony, we haven't left any traces, and Anthony's in this with us. If we go down, so does he. Still, keeping an eye on her wouldn't hurt, if she ever does find out. David's eyes flashed dangerously on his grim face. She's just a doll. We'll scrap her and be done with it. Yeah, exactly. Just a dang doll. Come on, let's load the stuff into your vehicle. The two men bustle about in the cargo hold for a while, then disappear behind the door with the cargo. Nikketa steps out from the shadows of the shelves. Smuggling cargo. Deliberate collusion. She shifts her gaze to the goods on the shelves. She opens one of the crates. Inside are neatly stacked canned fruits. The packaging suggests black currants. These absolutely can't be regular fruit preserves, otherwise they wouldn't be taking such huge risk. Nikketa reaches towards the crate, but quickly withdraws her hand. It's not the time yet. I need to find a chance to investigate David. He just said, load the stuff into your vehicle. Monkey Security's transport convoy enters a bleak town in the contamination zone and stops at the supply station. David, the transport squad leader, gets out of the vehicle, followed closely by Nikketa, watching the station staff bustle around refilling water and recharging the truck. David makes a remark. Even in a hazmat suit, I can feel how foul the air is. It's suffocating. How do these people get used to surviving in this kind of environment? Alright, I almost forgot, you're a doll. Guess robots don't need to breathe, huh? Though you do mimic the action. That's just to simulate human breathing. I avoid triggering the uncanny valley effect. Dolls don't actually need to breathe. How thoughtful. Anyway, Nikketa, I'm stepping away for a bit to buy some stuff. Keeping an eye on things here. Oh boy, an explosion cuts him off. Several ramshackle armored cars and motorbikes roar past, kicking up thick clouds of dust. It's the Vorjorgers, or Vor whatever. I'm trying to say it how they did back in that one live stream, because I just heard it. Now I kind of forgot. What are they suddenly? David visibly panics in the face of the Vorjorgers' assault. Captain David, order everyone to combat readiness and evacuate the civilians. I'll hold the front line. I'm the captain. I don't need orders from a doll. Just go. Haha, boys. Look what we've got here. Fresh meat. Slaughter them all. But yeah, we'll slaughter them in the next video. But yeah, guys, we got Nikketa here. Ooh. Robbery is a serious offense. I'm here to arrest all of you. Huh? You? I'm plenty enough to deal with the likes of you. But yeah, she's so cool, man. She's got a dog and stuff. Wait, that's why I got her. But yeah, I'll save up on my, collapse pieces. You know what's funny too? Since I got Mosin Nagant, I'm guessing, well yeah, that means I got her after Nikketa here. That means I lost the 50-50, so that means my next elite pool should be guaranteed, right? I think I set myself up very good for like whenever, once again, Andres or Belka gets released, man. Or maybe Santaresi, whoever I try to go for first. Probably more on Belka and Andres. But yeah, guys, next time we'll do this mission, and yeah, continue the story here, man. It might be a short story too. I might try to do all of it in, 3 videos, including this one here. So yeah. that'll be for now, guys. That's game.
Wake up, today's gonna be a good day. Wake up, today's gonna be a good day. Wake up, today's gonna be a good day.